Most people will work 40 years of their lives to just maybe retire at 65. But what if you can retire years earlier with millions in the bank? Today, I'm going to break down 5 signs that you're on track to retire early, a millionaire, based on habits from actual millionaires. For those new here, welcome. I'm Joe, and I'm on a mission to retire early with passive income from real estate and dividend stocks. Let's get right into this list. So sign 1 is that you have a well above average savings rate. Listen to this crazy stat, guys. The average savings rate in America, do you know what it is? It's just 4%. That actually boggles my mind. If you are saving 20, 25, 30% of your income, 50% for some of you fire folks out there, you are on track to retire a millionaire. But if you're just saving 4% or under, you are in a bad place and you're not going to retire a millionaire unless you're making some insane income. But if you're making the American household median at, let's say, $85,000 and you're saving about 4%, that's only $3,000 a year. If you want to retire early with millions in the bank, you have to save more than that. Because the reality is, guys, the more money that you can put away in your 20s and 30s, the faster you're going to be able to make it to early retirement with millions in the bank. And you can just live off of those dividends, off of that real estate cash flow. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it if you save enough in your 20s and 30s. And that's what this channel is all about. So hit subscribe for more. So sign number 2 that you're on track to retire early with millions in the bank is that you own cash producing assets like dividend stocks and real estate. Assets feed you and liabilities bleed you. It's as simple as that. I actually learned that concept when I was about 19 years old. I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And for a lot of you out there like me, Kiyosaki talks about how the wealthy invest their money. They buy assets, and in turn, with that income that those assets produce, you can then fund your lifestyle, and it's a big cycle. And if you're early in your career, like 20s or 30s, and you're reinvesting that income from your assets, let's say that you own a rental property and you're making $200, $300 per month in extra cash flow, you can reinvest, buy dividend stocks, and then that machine just keeps on churning, and it becomes so powerful when you want to get to that 45, 50 year range when you're ready to retire early. And I saw a stat the other day that surprised me. The average millionaire has about 7 streams of passive income. That number seemed high to me, but think about that. Owning different asset classes, whether that's stocks, bonds, real estate, index funds, it can be so powerful to supercharge your net worth so you can retire early. Now let's get to number 3. So sign number 3 that you're on track is that you're debt free besides your mortgages, because the reality is, whether Dave Ramsey wants to admit it or not, there's a difference between good debt and bad debt. Not all debt is bad. If you own rental properties and you're making positive cash flow on those and you're smart about it, that is good debt. That's a form of leverage, right? Leverage can be so powerful to supercharge your net worth. But on the flip side, where I think Dave is right, if you have car loans, student loans, other consumer loans, that is bad. Stop buying things that you don't need. Put that money to better use and invest in assets. Because the reality is, guys, if you're putting so much money every single month out of your budget and allocating it to those consumer loans, you're going to have less money to invest. And also the interest that you're going to earn on that bad debt is going to negate any gains that you make from the stock market or real estate market. The quicker you can pay off those loans, consumer loans, credit cards, car loans, the quicker your net worth is going to skyrocket. So sign number 4, guys, is that you're subscribed to this channel. All kidding aside, make sure you're subscribed. Let's get right back into the list. Sign number 4 is that you understand cash flow. And it amazes me, actually, how so many people, my friends, parents, people in my life, don't know where their income is going every single month. And you end up in this position oftentimes where you're in a negative cash flow state, where your credit cards are building up and you're actually losing and spending more money than you're earning every single month. Just a bad position to be in. So sign number 5, guys, I just said 5, guys, that you're on track to retire early, a millionaire, is simple, but it's actually often overlooked. And it's as simple as this: have a plan and stick to it. People that get wealthy in today's America, they're not getting rich by chance. They're gaining their wealth by being consistent, having a plan, and stick to it. So whatever your plan is, budget, allocate money to invest, and overinvest, and your future self will thank you when you're a millionaire. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you're investing early and often, and subscribe for more. I appreciate all of you. We're building this channel one dividend and one door at a time. Thank you all so much. I'm out.